The US federal government collected $4.9 trillion in taxes. Of that, 49% or $2.4 trillion came from personal income tax. That's coming straight from your paycheck. The other big portion is payroll at 35% or $1.7 trillion. Again, half of this comes directly from your paycheck, and it's supposed to be going to our Social Security and Medicare. Now let's look at what these corporations paid in. 11% or just $529 billion. Let me get this straight. Us taxpayers are virtually the sole reason that the government even has money. But billionaires who claim they don't want government regulation, they don't want government involvement, they want taxpayers to fund their companies when they fail. But Mark's power grab doesn't stop at financial regulation. Traditional media has been bought by billionaires. Americans have switched to social media for news.
I made shout out to the lady in the beginning of the video. I took a clip from her. You will see the link to the video in the description. But listen, guys, right? I've been talking about this for a while. The last time I talked about this was I made a video talking about how I do not fully agree with Esme Gold on the AI. I'll show you the thumbnail. I'll also link that video as well, and if you want to watch that video as well. In that video, I'm talking about what I'm talking about right now in general. But this is like a bite-sized version of what I meant in that other video right now. What I said in that video was, I said a lot of things right now, but I'm gonna sum it up right now. What I said was that AI was not the problem. The problem was not AI, but was people who are in a more advantageous position right now, taking the jobs, like the billionaires and shit. Like those guys are the real enemy or the true, actual people. Because again, AI is just a tool. And I do believe that AI can make our lives better, but in general, if it's used in the wrong hands right now, it will obviously be a negative, factor, a bad, outcome right now. So in general, I've been critical on that. But now, with this video right now, and shout out to her for making the video right now. But in general, she talk about how this dude Mark was he's doing this two-faced bullshit where he's talking about how he's this guy who's trying to be innovative and trying to push for the future and everything right now, but he's doing all he can to take people out of their jobs. Right? This video is very good. I would recommend you guys watch the full video. Please watch it. But the reason why I talk about it is not because of that. I'll talk about the taxes aspect of it right now. For the government last year took in, I think you saw the thing right now, took in $4.9 trillion from the tax. That's dollars, brother. Dollars in taxes right now. Out of that right now, $2.5 trillion came from the income of the people. $2.5 trillion came from the income of people, right? And then the remaining, I think 35% of that fund of the well, I don't know how much that is. I forgot the amount, sorry, but 35% of the remaining funds came from payrolls. So in essence, right now, 49% for 35%, 84% of the of the money that is made from the government right now is coming from taxpayer dollars. Guess, I'm sure you saw in a video right now. Guess how much the corporations, the companies that take our jobs in the future right now are taken away from the taxes right now. They are contributing $635 billion compared to our $2.5 trillion. Again, I'm saying this is one of the reasons why I still do not believe that AI will not take our jobs. I have said this again right now. I've not seen a lot of people talk about this in general, but taxes is the reason why I do not fully believe it. Again, and again, this is not a reason about this is not a personal gripe or whatever. I don't want people to do their jobs or anything. I don't want that to be the case right now. I want people to lose their jobs right now. But in general, I'm thinking about this from more of an economical standpoint right now. Think about it for a second right now. We pay the majority of the taxes. But not only that as well, we do other things with our money as well. We pay for Netflix, we do subscriptions, we buy products, we buy services. Like we do a lot of things with our money. Like now, imagine now right now, that 2.5 plus the 35 million percent of the money of the taxpayer dollars goes away. Because remember, these guys are trying to trying to take people's jobs right now. What happens to the money then? Like, do you honestly believe that the government is gonna sit down and just see like $2.3 trillion worth of money just go away like this? I don't think so. I don't think the government is gonna sit down and be like, $3 trillion is just gone. Like there's no way there's no way, right? There's no actual way like you like that will happen. So that is again why I'm still on the fence. Again, if I've said this again, like I said in that video where I was saying I don't fully agree with admin gold. If AI can pay taxes, walai, everybody's cooked. But because of the taxes, I have been critical of this. I don't know if people don't talk about this again right now. If AI can pay taxes, then they were cooked. Remember the billionaires here are contributing 635 billion dollars. We are contributing almost $3 trillion in revenue to the government. Do you think the government will sit down and let 84% right now, 84% of taxpayer dollars, of taxpayer money, just let it like just sit back and do nothing about it? I don't think so. I don't think so. They got the yachts, man. Think of. They got the yachts. They got the vacations. They got the money laundering to think of as well. Like there's no way they'll just let it slide. I don't believe that. I do not believe that. Again, I'm gonna conclude right now by saying this again. Shout out to the girl. I'm sorry, I'm bad with names. I can tell people's faces to like if I saw you for like if I see you right now, I know how your face looks, but like I'm not really good with names. So I have to really like remember names. Like I'm not really good with names. So in general name, shout out to her. I'll link the video in the description. But in general name, she made a good point. Talk about how this guy is two-faced as fuck. Please watch the video. But this video is to really emphasize my point. I am not fully scared of AI taking our jobs yet because of the fact of taxes. Again, taxes is where I draw the line. Again, if AI can pay taxes, we are all cooked. I said it again. If AI can pay taxes, because again, like if you're telling me that right now, the billionaire corporations are contributing $635 billion right now, almost 11% of taxes. You're telling me that that's the case. Imagine the future. How much less you think they'll be able to contribute? Remember, people like Jeff, people like Elon, remember out of that $2.5 trillion right now, that money is of course contributed by some millionaires as well right now. But like think about it as well for a second right now. Those billionaires are avoiding taxes as well. They're already paying taxes lower than they're supposed to be actually paying. So they're already paying a lower rate already from the income tax right now. Imagine now in the future how much lower those taxes will be again. How much lower the income tax will be again. Think about all this for a second right now. I don't really think it's again. I'm not saying don't be afraid. Be afraid. Of course, be wary and be like think right now. But again, as long as we have taxes right now, I don't really think again. As long as AI doesn't pay taxes, I don't really think it's gonna be a bad overall case. Especially since I've said it again, like in that previous video, I said the same thing right now. Like the billionaires and the way they try to evade taxes. These guys are really good. Like the masters of evading taxes. These guys are mastering this shit. I'm like they are mastering shit. So imagine how good they'll be in the future. We'd have a lot more control. You know what I mean? So again, like that's what I'm saying right now. So shout out to the lady again. Please check the link in the description. This is the context. Why do you try to get a different perspective? I'm ready to change your mind or change your opinions. Whether your opinion or the author's your opinions. So let me know what your thoughts are on this situation. You think I'm on crack again? You think I'm smoking crack, weed again? Basically, all I'm saying is again like until if AI pays taxes right now, you're cooked. But so far as I know, again, like I feel like this video is just a snippet. Please watch the admin goal, disagreeing with admin goal video. Like that one will give you like a full on idea. Because again, like this video is more to confirm what I said in that previous video. So go check that video out if you are interested in my thoughts on this whole AI thing. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Oh, also before I end right now, I'm donating half my lunch. I'm donating half my lunch to charity for 100K subscribers to get subscribing. See you guys next time. Peace.